I'm Ann Trujillo with your Denver 7 update. As bad as it feels right now, it's going to get even worse, which means it has never been more important to be informed and prepared. The first death coming in El Paso County. The patient is a woman in her 80s who had underlying health issues. This is 77 total cases are now reported across our state. Eagle County has the most cases at 16, Denver second with 15. And as you can see from the map, it now touches nearly every section of our state. 2 patients are in critical condition tonight. And you can see the age range here. Most patients are people younger than 60, and by and large, they should be better equipped to handle this illness. Our concerns and thoughts are with patients 60 and older. Fighting this off will be tougher for them.
It's just to put things in perspective with some statistics. In China, the fatality rate for people over 80, 14.8%, over 70, 8%. South Korea, people over 80, 7.2%, over 70, 40.3%. To further put that in perspective, people under 49, 0.1 to 0.2% fatality. Look, this is the first. There will be more. There will be far more Coloradans who recover successfully and go on with their lives from this virus.
The Colorado legislature also making the call late today to temporarily adjourn. The plan is for lawmakers to return to work on the 29th. And testing at the mobile lab on Lowry was abruptly canceled today because of the weather. That lab will resume tomorrow, but this time at the Denver Coliseum and with the National Guard keeping watch. Only the first 150 people will be seen. Context 7 Chief Investigator Tony Kovaleski with where testing stands statewide tonight.
There are likely thousands of cases in Colorado that have not yet been tested or whose tests are pending.
It's clearly a top priority.
We want to continue to push the federal government as well as the private sector partners to scale up testing.
Governor Polis confirming today more than 1,500 people have been tested statewide, a significant improvement from testing problems that developed earlier this week.
There was a period of time 4 or 5 days ago where hardly anybody could get tested. That was terrible from both a health perspective as well as even figuring out our public policy response because we were really shooting blind.
Less than a week later, the governor said Colorado was one of the leaders in the nation in testing residents. But today, testing was halted at this mobile testing station because the state's protective gear does not work in cold and wet conditions.
We are focused on expanding testing because early detection means early treatment if needed, which is better for the patient.
Ultimately, Governor Polis sent a clear and focused message. The state is actively engaging all available resources.
But we're going to get through this together. We're going to come out the other side stronger.
And now from the First Alert Weather Center, here's a look at your forecast. The weekend looking pretty good with a high by Monday of 60 degrees, and then it cools off a little later in the week. Thanks for watching this Denver 7 update. Make sure to download the Denver 7 app for your smartphone to get breaking news and alerts around the clock. I'm Ann Trujillo.